do? Hey man, I'm about to go. Let me hit the J. I'm about to go right now home to the computer to go and watch the DC Pharma Show. We legalize in DC with restriction. American illusion is simply a prison. No till should be a course studied in Princeton. Knowledge like a Rasta smoking spliff out in Kingston. Road wide, wagwan, what y'all doing? Smoking good boy. Sheep funnel roll up, backwood boy. Learn the cultivation, to get a vicious harvest. The night light, solar system, night, loud color, light bright. Smoking straight night flight. Master J the Mike. He go night. Now we cyclone blazing. Either he DC farmer or trichome chasing. Big worm in the corner, he fire more blazing. More fire, Jeff Sessions a bitch. Pump motherfucker. Wanna learn to grow, holla at DC farmer. Various forms, psychedelic marijuana. All I got is 2 O's, it ain't no telling. Learn to grow Monday from 10 to 11. The DC farmer, the DC farmer, the DC farmer, the DC farmer show.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DC Farmer and my
up?
man co-host Big Worm here.
What's going on, everybody?
Man, thanks for tuning in to another episode. We actually, first I want to start off by saying we got a very special guest with us tonight that I'm gonna introduce in a little bit. But I want to start off by saying, man, tonight's giveaway is crazy, right? Tonight's giveaway is the same giveaway as last week.
What happened?
Nah, this is crazy, right? Reason being, somebody won. They didn't claim the prize, and when I went to go check who the winner was, they wasn't even subbed up to me. That was part of the thing. So what I decided to do, I said, hey, I'm going to give it away tonight to a call. I'm going to go back to people calling into the show till we can figure something else out. But tonight's giveaway, for those that didn't catch it last week, is 2 cartridges by Naked Bud, given to me by Los the Green Thumb on Instagram, on IG. So make sure y'all give those guys a follow. Naked Bud on Instagram at Get Naked Bud, and Los the Green Thumb on Instagram. And again, these are 2 cartridges of 0.5 gram each, all natural, pressed. Y'all know the spill, so on and so on. It's fire. It's some fire going away to one lucky caller today. And Stone, I know you back there in the cut. It might be going to you, because boy, you got the hot hand. But
So also,
oh yeah.
We got a cup here of Magic Special Sugar. We'll just leave it at that. I personally like making sweet tea, but you can make gummies with this. So you can use this for your sugar, for your gummies, whatever the case is.
That's sugar though, right?
But it's sugar. It's special
so anything
sugar.
you use sugar for,
Anything you use sugar for, right there. Good stuff.
THC sugar, y'all.
Uh-oh.
This is also going bye-bye to one lucky caller tonight.
So,
This I'm going to keep, y'all. I was just gifted this by my co-host, Big Worm.
So that's the beautiful Platinum Girl Scout cookies.
Sadly enough, this is the last of it.
I'm proud of it. I'm very happy with it. It hadn't had a lot of time to cure, but it is definitely straight fire. When you grind it up, the smell is, I just want to sit there and smell it. I literally sit there and sniff my hands. It's, a little weird. But, it's awesome.
Shout out to the chat. Like I said, we got the number posted on there today, so the number's there. You can call. I don't care where you call from. I'm shipping it out to y'all, so it is what it is. And the K&F crew. For those of y'all don't know that follow me and watch my show, I have a very, very special guest today, right? And the reason why I invited this guy, and I'm glad he accepted to come on my show today. The reason that I invited this dude today, because there's been a lot of chaos going on throughout the city, right? As far as these pop-ups and all that goes. So tonight I'm trying to put a positive spin, man, because there's more important things out there than what these people is doing in the pop-ups, man. And this dude, IG, every time I watch him, man, he's always doing something for someone else. And he's using cannabis to help raise awareness for some reason that's very, very positive. So,
You know, I personally, you know, I go back a couple years with this guest. First started running into each other back at the Phone Homie show before, you know, Phone Homie blown up lately. I mean, he was always, I'm not saying he wasn't popular back then, but it's different. You know, the show, this place was packed. You know, we were showing off buds back then. You know, I was dreaming of being able to grow, you know, a whole different world. You know, ran into him at a giveaway, started cutting clones for him. You know, just a good guy, always giving away something. You know, gave away a seed share, you know, in all 4 areas of the city. You know, was giving away seeds to people, clones to people, cuts to people.
I mean, we could go on and on and on and on and on. Because this dude, yeah, hey, I personally, look, this how vicious he is with knowing his laws and regulations and all that out here. Because I personally don't mess with Metro. I don't mess with Metro police and none of that. But this dude would literally post up and tell me, meet me at the Metro station. We're doing such and such. We're giving away such and such. Cannabis sees no colors. Cannabis this, cannabis. And don't nobody mess with him. Everything goes on without a hitch. So without further ado, y'all, I'd like to introduce DC Scrogger. And definitely thank him for coming through. And the giveaway I'll be giving away, y'all, it'll be throughout the show. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to tell y'all to call in. But either way, you can call in if you want. If you have any questions to ask, any inputs to put in, please call into the show. I like to hear from my fans, you know, or the people that like to watch my show, whatever have you. But without further ado, DC Scrogger, y'all, please introduce yourself.
I'm Scrogger. This is a familiar seat for myself. I also had a show here, Scrogging with the Scrogger, 90-plus episodes here at Listen Vision.
Also organic.
Showing them grows. Showing that organic growth, showing the culture, showing the legalization here. I saw a need. That's where we can go back to the beginning, and I saw a need. A need for a city that didn't know, one, the law, what we could or couldn't do. Initiative 71 was so new. Yeah, we really didn't the community. It was a real community back then. You mentioned like the Phone Homies, the show and that, and somebody hit me I'm on Netflix, and that show there, they showed me this Friday. I seen it. I don't really watch TV, so I haven't even seen it. But my man showed me that, and if you go back if you watch that episode, you could see like the community was there. And we were actually like all looking to be innovative, learn from one another, they share ideas, and really came out for one cause, and that was the plant. That's what I do. Free Treats, Free Treat Friday. Started out with myself, Ross Fire, giving away a Free Treat Friday to the city, and just wanted to educate, and that's what I've been about. I've been about educating, learning from the best in the industry, and sharing that wisdom with my friends and those that ask the questions.
So where did the whole knowledge is free if you listen, when did that start, man? Was there like a story behind that?
Well, I believe that. I believe if you pay attention, now people equate like free with cheap, no value, or less of value. Well, I'm saying that is if you listening to the knowledge that I'm giving, then it's free. And if you apply it, then you winning. Mm-hmm. So it's free. The problem is most people just hear shit. They hear what they want to hear in one ear, or take their bit and piece of what they may have asked the question, and they're waiting for a certain answer, and they're just waiting for that bit of the answer. They're not listening to the explanation.
I mean, and that's true, and I'm gonna tell you why that's true, right? Because in actuality, that's kind of how I met you, right? Like, when all this started opening up and everything, you was doing your show out here in Listen Vision. So I'm like, oh, the floodgates is open. My thinking, this was my thinking back then. The floodgates is open now, so I'm gonna holler at Slim because he might got that fire. You know what I'm saying? So I came up.
Yeah.
I came up with my man. I came up here. I ain't gonna lie. I came up here with the wrong attitude, wrong mentality, wrong way of thinking. So yeah, I came up to him. I'm like, man, where that fire at? Woo, woo, woo. I'm trying to get to. Man broke it down. He said, hold up, it ain't about that. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He had it. So at first I was salty about it. It's like, oh man, this is fake. Woo, woo.
A lot get that right
Yeah.
there, and they be like, "What you mean? You grow? You ain't what you mean?" Like, and what I really mean is, I'd rather teach you how to fish, so you ain't gotta come to me.
And so, and that's what happened. So I sat back. I started thinking about it. I said, man, well, let me see what Scronger was talking about or whatever, man. So I started looking more into the laws, the growing, and I started getting more interested. So I was like, man, you know what? Basically, he telling me, I don't need you. You do it on your own. So that's what I did. I just, man, branched out and did it on my own, man. That's pretty much what you was telling me, man. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I've been telling everybody from day one.
Yeah, man,
Like, you
I
could
could
be
give you this fish,
self-sufficient.
or you could go fish yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
I'll show
You
you.
can run to a pop-up or you can grow your own.
I will show you, and that's the thing. And if those that want to know like what I've done or how I've done it or how you get a foot into the real cannabis industry, I've shown you. I've been very like it took me a while to turn that camera around, yo. I was scared.
You say it all the time. Look, knowledge is free if you listen. So what I'm saying,
man.
you say it all the time, man. It's free.
And I gotta tell you this,
man.
I'm
You
proud
know
of you
what I'm
too.
saying?
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Put that initiative in. You went out there. I've been watching. I see. Went out there and built something special.
Yeah,
And then got the show and brought my homie up here. And this is about growing, man.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't too many of us. I'm sorry to say this, DC. And those that are watching, those that ain't listening and ain't using what is the most coveted right in this culture, and that's the right to grow.
I mean, I know I feel blessed to be able to have plants, be a medical patient in D.C., not be taking opiates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I having a legal grow. You know what I mean? That's something that I could not have for a long time in my life, and it means a lot.
Yeah, and to me, it opened up a whole nother aspect of society, man. You know, people I probably would have never known or even met in my life.
Ain't they 100?
100, keep it real.
Ain't they all 100? Like you DM, like, yo, I'm so-and-so, what's good? You know what, I see your technique. Can you explain that to me? Oh, no doubt. And then call you up, like, yo, I'll talk to them. Anybody who loves this plant will talk about it to nauseam.
Man,
nonstop.
all day, man.
All the time.
And the people that love this plant will give out free information about it all day. Like one of my mentors, which is two of my mentors actually, three, Clackamas Coop, Mountain Organics, Brown Guy. These my mentors for growing, right? And all three of these guys, what they have in common, they could talk to you all day about this plant and not charge you a dime. Just talk about it. Tell you about growing. Tell you what they do or what they think about neem or kelp or whatever you might even ask them about the plant.
Or give you the secrets. That'd be
Exactly,
like the key. Like having like somebody be like, you know what, Scrogger, I see you're an organic grower. I see that you grow in the fire. I see that you built that super soil. What you adding in that soil? Hey, you might want to add this. You know, that's a little secret for you. We don't really give those out. But here you go. Add this and see what you like about those results.
This bitch is big, bro.
Yeah. Make me want high minds right quick. Hold up.
Yeah, man. But it's really, you know, we were allowed to grow. And you guys can appreciate this. Y'all are growers. See, I grow and I travel.
Indeed.
So it'd be like, well, you know, them plants don't stop. So, like, you know, you got to have, like, people. And I've been blessed that that three of the people that I've taught how to grow have, like, really taken heed of it and taken heed to that I can trust them with watering and taking care of genetics.
Take care of your girls.
And one of those people, you get up with him all the time, man. Phil, man, for real. One deuce get loose, man. Southeast Ratchet Cakes, 100. He keep it 100 when I'm out of town. But at the same time, my hope and my wish was, we talk about the craziness that's been going on out here, man. It's sad. I mean, it's really like there's stuff that we can do with this plant, and we can empower people, and it doesn't have to be anything to do with money. Though we need money to survive, the industry isn't here yet. We are 1994, California, up until they passed 215, right? They passed 215 to put some forth of regulation in some framework so people could work under. We're not there. And we don't want to jeopardize anything as far as I don't want my rights to grow taken away. And we'll never go because I'll never stop growing. But I want to legally be able to say, you know what? I live in the nation's capital where we don't get no representation and we get taxed. And I have a coveted right that when I go around the country, they be like, what, man? I want to move to D.C. Like, well, you can grow? That's all I want to do.
Right.
We got people here that is complacent about it, and it gets frustrating for me, but it doesn't negate the work that needs to be done and the work in the community.
Forward, and that's part of the reason why I also do the show as well. Like, I want to let you know this door's wide open, man. It's just for us to turn the knob and go through it, man. It's there. I'm with you on as far as like, I'm not surprised as what's going on because it's kind of to be expected. To weed out the who's real and who's not. Some people is actually in it for making money. That's always been the case. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's people that really need this plant. It's people
that's meds, man.
It's people that really love to grow. I want this to be to a point where it's like farmers market, man. You know what I'm saying? You showing your best foot forward, and all that, man. So, we're going to get there eventually. We need more people like us spreading the word, man. Like, even if you're going to do these pop-ups, I'm not saying don't do what you do. Be smart about it, man. Actually know the law, man. Don't be bringing
I'm not knocking nobody.
To no goddamn room, man.
I ain't knocking nobody. Believe that. Some people get me mistaken.
I'm not. It's just a smarter way of doing it. That's all.
I'm like the judge and jury of DC Canada because I get a whole bunch of flack. What I'm saying is how you interpret Initiative 71 is how you interpret Initiative 71. Yep. Know the law and know your occupational hazards. Yep. And then there isn't I didn't know you're 18 that is arrested that I don't know any of them.
And look, man.
And they be, I'm sorry to say it, but they be in there. If you got arrested, you out the next day, and half of you have just came out here last week because so-and-so, and then so-and-so, and then so-and-so, and so-and-so. You followed suit from so-and-so and so-and-so. Like down the line, 5 generations back now from so-and-so.
Most of them got the same stuff on the table.
I wish people would just grow that fire, like grow the fire and come out and show it. Like this is what I grew.
But see, and that, to me, I thought that was the whole purpose of the pop-ups. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Like, okay, that's what I thought the whole purpose of pop-ups was, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
I know what happened, man. They was coming in them lines, man. I
tell you what, if you ever see me at a pop-up, it will be my shit that I'm selling that I grew personally. It will be mine. I'm not selling nobody else's flower, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm at a pop-up and I'm at the table, that means I'm there to show off what I actually grew. So,
and a product, it's something that contributes to, not takes away from, regurgitated opinions, I call them.
Right.
That's somebody else. When we're at the ground floor with this here in DC, that you can make something for yourself and a brand established that it doesn't waver. And that's like through that knowledge. And what I don't know all that, man. when I go out, I be like, can you explain that again? Yo, I didn't get that right there.
Okay,
you know what?
Can I got to jump in here because that reminded me that you met a legend, and I haven't really got to ask you about meeting Frenchie Cannoli now.
Mr. Cannoli.
Oh my goodness, Frenchie Cannoli. So tell,
Frenchie's
how was that, man?
Check this out, man.
He's a character, right?
I've had the pleasure of knowing Frenchie now for probably about 2 years now, right? Every time I go out to a festival, it's the Queen of Hash and Frenchie and my homie Giddy Up. It's usually like them three. Or if it's not them three, it's like one of them and then the other, right? So, it's to get there and get to, I'll tell you, I'll give you a backstory on this, why I went to Frenchie's class. Bomber the Farmer, you might want to follow him. Bomber the Farmer on IG, Michigan Cup champ. He's a champion himself. I met him at High Times here at Summit, but I've been linking with him like since. What he told me then, and about 2 years ago, was like, yo, Scrogger, go take Frenchie's class. I'm like, Bubble Hash? Like, okay, He's like, no, bro. When he's gone, it's gone. Very few have studied under him an apprenticeship that could show the way. So if you don't learn the techniques now, it's gone. He's like, yo, bro, I took the class. I sent my son to go take the class, and I'm a champ. Go take the class. So when the opportunity presented itself, which it has here of late, me not doing my show here on Friday and having to be here on Friday gives me the opportunity also to go elsewhere, wherever I want to go. And for that, I went out to Frenchie Cannoli's hash making class in San Francisco, and he broke it all the way down. My YouTube channel is where you can find me now and the shows that I do now. But that class is on my YouTube channel. The first lecture, I did not put the wash on there, but I did put the dry. So the whole drying process, how to dry and that, and the whole lecture on hash making itself. I thought that if I put the whole thing, that you wouldn't want to go and experience that for yourself. Right. And I think that it's something that, and that is why on IG I posted the pictures of the wash, like that, yeah. But man, the knowledge, man, I'm like a sponge with all this, man, with all of them. So I be soaking it all in, what? I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So I made hash, Frenchie. The class ended, and then I continued to make hash with Frenchie and Bella, his apprentice, with the machines. The total is 10 washes out of 2 machines, 20 runs total. The last wash was the biggest, and that was what I showed on IG. It was like Bella was talking about, this is what most people just wash out, when it was the biggest run of them all, still fresh blonde. Man, that was, world renowned, right? Frenchie, and it's crazy because he likes Scrogger, and you got to smoke. Listen, man, listen to anybody that's want to go do that class, yo. Listen to me. The class is $250, bro. Check this. He's got all the hash in the back that you could ever smoke, and you could smoke as much as you want, in the back of the class, the whole class.
I'll definitely get my money's worth.
Then his wife cooks this lovely lunch, real Europe. I'm from the UK, so I appreciate all it, real European style, everything that you want. You're gonna be full. Then you go back to the second half of making your hash and shit. Right. So it was fun. It was so much. At the end, 10 grams on an 8 octagon hookah, real style. 10 grams of hash. That's what I posted. I got some other video of that, but yeah, putting everybody down.
Definitely was worth that $250. Right? They go out the red carpet for y'all and everything.
At the end, you into that.
Hey, go. Barcelona would be the next one. Spanibus. That's where I'm planning on going to Spanibus. I'm planning on going to the World Cup in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting around here, and I'm also gonna be continually growing. I got a whole nother line of hope, man. All crockhead, all DNA, all them new flavors. Nobody has ran them yet. Meaning, nobody's ran them in to put them in a cup. Nobody's ran them to put them anywhere.
Exclusive.
Right now. Now, they're being ran because they released them December, so. But, man, it's fire, yo. Fire. Can't wait. New flavors, you know. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to grow and I'm going to stay in the background. Now, I'm a hyper, so I have to, like, tell like people that I have to apologize to something like, yo, I stirred the pot. So in me stirring the pot, I know where I stand. You need to know where you stand in stirring the pot. So for the instigation that I've done, hyping up events and all of that, I apologize if I misled you.
No, I mean, they are, man. Some of these places, it's all fun and dandy, you know. Everybody's having a good time. My advice was just follow the regulations, man. It ain't hard, man. It's a big gray area and it's big loopholes. And if you're smart enough, you could actually bob and weave through certain things, man. That's all, man. But, you know, if you're doing the obvious, they're going to do what they're going to do, man.
They gonna come at you, man. And like my thing is like just incorporate your business, man. Build your brand. I asked the Kings what I could do here in DC 2 years ago, other than what I was already doing. They said nothing, Scrogger, but brand yourself. When it's time, it'll be time. Right now, it's not worth the risk for what you already know, not what you're going to find out. Like I'm 2 years ago, and what I've learned from 2 years to now in the industry and the innovations and the like processing, and it's crazy that, you know, I'm like I'll sit and wait with that knowledge, and I'll apply it, and I'll tell others about it that want to know. Like
that's what I'm waiting on, man. One of these Maryland producers that want to go no-till.
Why y'all want to grow organically? I tell you what. I tell you this. Let's do. Gonna put them on it. You gonna put them on blast real quick? You gonna do that?
Hey,
you do that?
Farm ain't worried about anything.
Hey yo, check this out, man. Check this out, man. Maryland came to your boy, wanted 25,000 of my genetics. For a program that, why they don't have enough in the dispensaries, and they got 15 licensed growers.
Right.
That's because like not all of them produce.
Exactly.
Hashtag no bushwhackers.
Exactly.
You know, but yeah, facts. They did, and you know what? They didn't get because I said, you guys like hired the wrong people, obviously. And like they wanted me to spray my plants to give them to them, right? Spray my shit. Like, what you talking about? Like, I ain't spraying nothing. Like, so Kushberry, White Walker Kush, Lemon Skunk, and OG 18. If you see those in your nearest dispensary in DC, the genetics might have just came from DC Scrogger. I gave them plants instead of ruining any of my genetics or even bringing any toxic spray shit in my damn garden. So, yeah, but they're in trouble.
Yeah, they didn't know what was coming at all. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's the money, it's the money, it's the money." But
I see the brand new growers like Golden State Bananas, like News Jump with my boys, man, with Golden State Pineapple, man, that collabo. It's a brand new facility. Like I seen the new shit. Like if your shit don't look like that, y'all is like, why did y'all spend all this money? That's a lot of money to be spending and not have like the right people running or advising you. And I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying that why would you come to me, Lil Scrogger, and y'all are multi-million-dollar corporations? You coming to seek advice or seek clones or genetics. You should have those genetics. You should have procured those genetics already. Like,
You know, and then it really comes down to they still can't get on to Maryland, technically. You know, they're going to come to D.C. to get the clones genetics, but then there's the whole going up to Maryland. They still
there's
can't
like a
legally get on
whole
there.
loophole about
their
that
seeds,
shit.
Their seeds, they need to be growing seeds in Maryland that they procured in Maryland. You know?
Yeah, it should be pheno hunting.
Right.
And let me not knock all the grow facilities in Maryland. There's some grow facilities that's growing that fire. I know it's growing fire and got fire phenos and fire genetics in there, you know, but at the same time, as a whole program, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, as a grower, you know, I was kind of baffled when that like was reached out. I'm like, what?
Right. Like what? Really? Me?
Like, yeah, I said, you know how many cuts I have to cut to give you that?
Right.
Like, check it. In DC, you can have 12 with two 21-year-old or older adults in your house. You can flower 6. Okay? I do have some big plants. However, there is no way there's just no way. It just doesn't. It is possible, but you could only have 12 plants.
Right.
Exactly. You can only do it so much.
Right. But man, yeah, it's like I said, man, it's this whole scene, the whole community. It's like allow people to express themselves and express how they feel about the plant. It's allow people that would may have been like, y'all crying a little crazy over there. I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna be discreet about my stuff. I'm gonna stay in the shadows about it. But you know what? I'm gonna formulate a plan on what I wanna do. And you know what? My homie giving a free cannabis seeds, and I'm gonna drop off some cookies and some goodies for that cause to show support. Yeah, I remember, man.
And that's what I'm gonna hurry up and do the giveaway right quick. But when we get back to it, I also want to let for you to let the people know of all the things you got going on around the community, as far as helping the homeless and all that's going on out
big.
there. So
You gonna give away that? I'm gonna give away a plant real quick. So you go ahead and do
all
that.
right. And for the people watching out there right now, go ahead and hit that number up, man. The third caller, that's who's gonna win. The third caller, you're gonna win the 2 cartridges and this THC sugar. That go the first caller. That's the first caller, y'all. 2 more callers.
All right, y'all. I just want to show these roots real quick.
This is the second caller. Why Big Worm over here showing big old plant.
So this is why I believe in a sip irrigation. So this is a 1 gallon, but them roots been growing right through that sip. They don't mind. Look at that. Look at that. That's what
Thanks
I'm
for
talking
calling, homie. You the second
about. That's what
caller,
I'm
man.
talking about.
Hey,
Second caller, yo, third caller.
next call. Let me see that call.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. It's all good. Yeah.
Next call is the winner, y'all. Next time this phone ring, that's who's gonna win it. You get my drink right quick. We can take a look. And them roots was coming out the bottom of that pot like it was crazy.
Yeah. But they will grow, man. That roots, they want to grow, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's one thing about it, man, about this growing. The plant is what's happening underneath that soil that matters. And that's going to dictate what's going on top.
Yeah, so that plant right there has been in a 1 gallon, cover crops growing, big worm mix, which ain't nothing special. It's 60%, sphagnum peat moss, 40% worm castings, but they're my worm castings. They're good worm castings. And it's been growing. It ain't got nothing else. I mean, it sustained itself. The cover crop sustained those plants, you know.
No doubt.
But that sip irrigation, you know, integrates hydroponics basically. Those roots could go wherever they needed to go. They had fresh water, air. They were good. So it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I've been doing, man.
You want to talk about what's your preferred growth style right now? What are you doing right now? We didn't really talk about that.
Yeah, right now I got some 5-gallon squares at one client's house. I prefer smart pots, but smart pots can get pretty costly if you're not washing them. Go use your local laundromat and go wash your smart pots and reuse them. Like,
Yeah,
for
you
real, you can do that. You just don't use your washing machine. Like, yeah, we'll ruin your washing machine. Go to the laundromat and like beat them out. They'll still be dusty. Throw them things in the laundry wash them in there, and now you got some fresh smart pots.
I'm never taking them out, man. I'm pulling the one out of the 20 gallon and putting a fresh 1 gallon like that right into it. So, and then I'm replanting into that 1 gallon.
Right, y'all doing no-till, man. I don't do no-till.
You doing super soil
right
now?
I do super soil right now.
And I will say, I love
depend.
super soil. There's nothing wrong with super soil. I started with super soil. I support super soil. Everybody asks me for super soil. I have to explain why living soil is not super soil on a regular basis. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with super soil.
We say we're organic growers, and there are different types of organic growers, y'all. Like, there are. Myself, I use super soils. I build the soils myself. And then I bring in microbrew teas to supplement the nutrients later on in the plant's life. And I use everything that is in nature to counter what may be wrong with the plant.
You fixing your phone? They say you're broken.
There's sometimes people.
Oh, there we go. Hey, it's working. Someone got through.
All right.
Well, somebody got through. I think it might have been jammed up. Everybody's trying to get through, but here go the winner, y'all.
Okay. At any time, you may press star to join the call. Oops, your caller just hung up. Goodbye.
Oh, man. Why did you
next
hang
caller,
up?
next caller.
Oh. You was the winner. Next caller, y'all.
Next caller, y'all. Y'all don't want that?
No, the line gets jammed up. I was trying to win the night I wasn't here.
You trying to win on the night you wasn't. Here we go.
All right, here we go, y'all.
He done call back.
Call from
Jason.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Man, hold up.
Jason.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
There you go.
Oh, so many people trying to call in, y'all.
That was Jason.
Yo.
It's a challenge trying to answer the phone, y'all. So many people try to call in. So please keep trying. The next caller that gets through will win the prize, y'all.
It's all good, y'all. But yeah, man, I scrog it out. Here we go. Here you go.
I'm going to try to do this fast for somebody else call in.
Jason.
Hello?
Hello?
There you go. Somebody got through. Who is this?
Jason.
Jason. Congratulations,
Yes, sir.
Jason. All you got to do is, man, hit me on my Gmail at dcfarmer202gmail.com. That's again dcfarmer202@gmail.com. Make sure you hit me with your address so I can send you off. And I got you, man. You want this THC sugar and
it's
2
crazy
cartridges.
You had already sent me. I already had tasted your the lean.
Oh,
This Chief Tricone. Yeah, this Chief Tricone.
hey, what's going
It's
on,
crazy.
man?
Yeah, it's crazy how I got lucky again. But yeah, I had tried your cookies and the lean,
How did you like it?
and I loved it, bro. I loved it. Delicious. I appreciate you so much, bro. So I'll definitely hit you up in the on the Instagram. That's where you want me to send the info.
Yeah, definitely. Either the Instagram or my email. Either or, I'll get it.
All I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you so
All
much.
right, no problem. Thanks for watching, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, and again, see, like when I was making those edibles and my leans and stuff, that's when I had my, like you guys haven't seen me promote that stuff because I don't have material at the moment. So when I do that stuff, I'm working my own thing. So I know when I'm giving you that it's organic to the T. You said I know I'm not giving you nothing that's poison. I can't just buy any weed and make edible and say it's for patients or people that need it. Or just people that even want to have fun with it if I don't know where the weed came from or the cannabis came from or even how it was grown. I'm particular about that as well. So for me to cipher through all that, I just use my own material, period. So I know exactly what I'm giving you.
Single source.
Exactly. So
That's the only ones invited to the Emerald Cup.
and like I said, man, oh man, I gotta go to one of those one day, man.
Hey, yo, I'll give you one right now. Y'all want to know where to go, DC? Y'all need to come to Kush Stock, yo. It's free, yo. Free, North Center, fucking San Bernardino, like March 31st. That's where y'all need to be at. And listen to me. Oh, man. My phone's over there. But, yo, y'all need to get Skip Lagged. If y'all don't got that app, get it now. Skip Lagged. I keep telling y'all, I'm telling you now. Skip Lagged like lagged time. Lagged. You see when I be flying? Yeah, I be booking a flight like that the day before.
Really?
How much you think I be paying? Round trip, San Francisco.
I was happy with Portland. I got there and back for like $250. I was happy with that.
I have no idea.
When did you book it?
3 days before. Yeah, I got
You here? He said he got lucky. I don't even get lucky. I got this app called Skip Lag, and we get it in all the
last
time.
minute seats on there, right?
And it ain't no last minute. It's like United, like American, like all the airlines. It's better like than Travelocity and all of those places. And I fly all around the country for what my whole trip be people's flight. Hotel also. Hotels tonight. Right. I'll tell y'all right now. Get that damn album. I don't work for them. I'm just telling you how I get around. And when that right there, when I was on the water, 100. It was actually $90 on the water, right on the water, Venice Beach. And they didn't know Tsunami Watch was coming because I checked in 2 hours before. The Tsunami Watch came, earthquake on the side. I'm right there on the coast.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit. What do you think I'm thinking? Oh shit, I'm on the second floor too. I'm like, well, there really ain't nothing I can really do except for like drive back to Hollywood Hills. And so what I did was I counted the rave sequence. Yo, check this out, man. 14, 15 seconds is LA, California wave sequence on the coast. So if you're on the coast and you're wondering, it's 14, 15 seconds. Believe me, I listened. And I didn't sleep much that night either because I'm on the second floor. Slept, ready, roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, man.
But LA, man, Cali, you got to go out there. And that'll be March 20. The next, like, it's free. Like, the event is free. So, like, it's, like, super lit. March 31st. Speaking of events, man, I got, like, multiple things going on, like, right now.
Yeah, and that's what I would, cause man, I be saying, like you always doing something, man. You, like I said, you got these cannabis seeds, colors, cannabis seed, but anything, it's always helping. Like I seen the last post I seen you doing, you was helping the homeless, building some sort of homes or something.
I got like 3 things going on at the moment. 2 of them that are mine, and one of them is my homie's. Cannabis Seeds, No Color. The 3rd annual Cannabis Seeds, No Color. For Autism Speak, Bike to the Beach. I'm right now formulating a bike team. Officially, I had a bike team last year for Cannabis Seeds, and we did the citywide Free Treat Fridays. But this year, I won't be doing a citywide. We'll be formulating a team like the Tour de France and riding for cannabis and autism. I have a meeting on Wednesday For those that want to get involved, follow me on any of my socials and just comment in the comment one of the hashtags. Cannabis Sees No Color is for Bike to the Beach, for Autism Speaks. My homie is the Sock Movement. You can email Cannabis Sees, C, not C's, Cannabis C, No Color at Gmail. Any riders or you want to volunteer and help out, the event is for August 3rd. However, we're formulating the team now. I have as of right now, I have like 6 riders that have committed. Since that post that you've seen, I already had some other folks that have always been a part of the Cannabis Seas. But the sock movement is going on. The sock movement, man, it's about homelessness and it's epidemic and it's shunned, and there are families and children out there homeless. So my homie has socks so others can keep stride. It's an acronym. This Saturday is the annual Sock Sleep Out 2018. 24 hours of giving and living. And that's what I'm doing now and promoting for my homie on Saturday. So if you want to give some socks, yo, you come up to Listen Vision, drop some socks off up here. You can follow the sock movement, and you don't have to go out and buy. They're so well organized. It's a legit. Everything that I work for and help out are legit national organizations that are real .orgs that we can use cannabis to actually bring social awareness to other causes than the ones that we want and our own plant. So homelessness, it plagues us, and I've done Cannabis Sees the Homeless before, but this one now I'm doing with the Sock Movement Saturday. I'll be doing Cannabis Sees the Homeless, which is an initiative to build 10 portable homeless structures for our homeless and homeless veterans, and securing a lot so that they can have a permanent community home where the city won't take or won't. You gotta understand, there's one already now that exists, a portable home that was built by this builder that has volunteered. He wants to build 10. So with 10, we can build 10, but before we build the 10, we're building resources and getting like minds together to find a lot. And with that lot, then we can actually formulate a community for these portable structures.
Exactly.
So that's where we're at with Cannabis Sees. And you can follow me and follow any of those hashtags, Cannabis Sees the Homeless or Cannabis Sees No Color, for more information.
And that's definitely why I wanted to get you on here, because I know a lot of people see what's going on out there, these raids, these busts, but it's also another side to the story out here in DC where people are doing the right thing and trying to use cannabis in a positive light to help people in need. You see what I'm saying? So we need that as well too. Like I said, get your money, man, but don't just come out here to drain from the swamp. Also, man, help the swamp flourish, turn it into beautiful flowers and all that, man. Make the city beautiful again. You see what I'm saying? Like show the world what cannabis can actually do. You see what I'm saying? That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be striving for. So, they being real lenient with us growing. Well, let's show them what we can really do, man. Like I said, man, it's money out here for everybody, man. Just donate a little bit of that or put a little, to the side for the people in need, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep the wheels moving. How you keep everybody happy, man. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, man, Scrogger, man, let the people know how they can reach you, man. Thank you for coming on my show tonight, letting the people know what you got going.
No doubt,
and
man.
How you move, man, and everything.
They can reach me, DC Scrogger, on all socials. DC Scrog is on Twitter. You can DM me if you're serious about my initiatives. DM me with the hashtag of the initiative that you want to be a part of, and that'll let me know that you're serious. If you want to grow, if you want those aspects, you can DM me for those also. But anything else, like the DMs are crazy, and have been crazy since the beginning because they haven't been listening. And I wish that people just would grow this plant, educate themselves on hemp and cannabis and CBD, and actually its healing qualities that it can change. Like your life, I remember him coming and like wanting, and then I don't know if you've talked about it or not, but yo, we is 100 on here, right?
Hell yeah.
Yo, so coming, wanting it so bad to jump into a situation that may not have been the best situation, to have to like take an L to learn, but to keep coming and to keep going at it. And that's 100. You got other people that were just giving up and crawl back in damn cracks. But you got others that flourish and be roses out those cracks, man.
Appreciate it, man.
So yeah, I appreciate you, yeah.
Yeah, man. With that being said, we're going to wrap that up for the night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. For everybody that tuned in live. And see y'all next week for another great show. Thank you again, DC Pharma, for coming through.
All right, y'all, Cannabis DC.
Cannabis.
DC Pharma.
Bus, yo, cannabis, yo.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Peace out.
Hey, little Africa, what you about to do? Hey, man, I'm about to go. Let me hit the J. I'm about to go right now home to the computer to go and watch the DC Pharma Show. We legalize in DC with restriction. American illusion is simply a prison. No till should be a course studied in Princeton. Knowledge like a Rasta smoking spliff out in Kingston. Road wide, wagwan, what ya doing? Smoking good boy. Sheep funnel roll up, backwood boy. Learn the cultivation, to get the vicious harvest. The night light, solar system, night, loud color, light bright. Smoking straight night flight. Master J the Mike, he go night.